Congratulations, you're a manager or you're a director or C-suite executives, and you have team members under you. And now your company has changed the policy to send employees to work from home policy, like Google, Intel, all the big company has done. So probably your company has done it. Or there may be some kind of pandemic issues. Your staffs are working from home and not working in the same office in front of you. So now you're thinking about how you can motivate your staff, or you're already working for a while and now you're thinking to how you can even motivate them more. Congratulations, you find the right video, because in this video I'm going to give you a total 10 tips. The 10 tips I'm going to give you one by one, which you can really use it to your work every day to motivate your employees to work with you and to produce outstanding results. You want that, right? So what are you waiting for? Let's get started.
After working like last 15 years in IT field, this is what I realized. What is IT? Yeah.
Sure.
Make it happen.
Thank you.
So let's give a big hand to these student leaders to bring the training to you. Why don't you give them a big hand to them?
Number one, foster a sense of belonging. So right now, whenever you are in the office, they are sitting in front of you, you are looking at them, they are looking at you. We feel like you are the team, you're working together, and then they have been always used to it. Our human beings, we're so used to it, and that's what we expect from best, what we used to, right? So like an example, when you're seeing them all the time, they're seeing you all the time, they're coming to work at 8 o'clock, leaving at 6 p.m., and now it's not happening. Now they're just staying at home and getting their own machine. So one of the few things about doing this one is, number one is about, you need to tell them that even you are not in the office, but you are still belong to the team. So one of the things is you have to communicate in a different way, by email, callings, or text message or video calls. You have to promote that we are still one team, you still belong to the team, and you are not in a sense that to get out of the company. We're not thinking about letting you go. We are a team, we're going to work together, we're going to produce outstanding result. So please stay together and work together. So that's one of the things you need to do, is about foster a sense of belonging of one team. And it is not about just one day. You need to reinforce it almost every day at every activities, and every time doing an activity will be like an example. One of the great we should be doing one weekly team meeting where everybody is involved. Everyone is there. If your team have 100 people, that's a different story. Then you can have multiple layers. But if you have a team like less than 15 or 20, you can definitely get a video conference with all of them and have those open discussions, talks, and that could be really helpful to make them feel like they belong to the team. Number two, improve the overall communication. So when you are in the office, you are a busy person. You are doing a lot of problem solving. You have been going out to many meetings. You're meeting a lot of clients, a lot of partners, solving kind of critical issues. But now you are not there and they're not there too. Now you need to spend more time to communicate with your staff, and there is no other alternative into it. Actually, when you're in the office and you've been so busy, but your presence was somehow got lucky and they felt your presence and they feel motivated and they keep working, but now you're not there. But now you need to communicate more. You need to communicate more very clearly what you want from them, or you also need to tell them what you're expecting from them, and you need to be there more close to them by even this space. You could, if your office space has a space like a workspace, use it too as a video call very often, and that can make you feel like you're more connected. You can use the text messages. You create a text message group and text them out. Use some announcement opportunities. So that you got to think about those different approaches to create the communication better. If you don't create the communication better, they will not be staying motivated. They're going to feel like they are falling apart. Number three, encourage a growth mindset. Like an example, when somebody has a fixed mindset, they don't want to change. They don't want to even change from one phone to another phone. Even they feel like they just wanted to stick to the old whatever they're doing. But now you got to foster them in a growth mindset. So one of the good way of doing this one, you could do a small workshop about growth mindset, which is related to adapting the change, how they can use the growth mindset, adapting the change. If you can run a workshops about this one, definitely they can be valuable to you. If you need a material, how to design this one, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to give you material, and you can use this material to train your team as well too. 4, build a champion inspiration team. So like an example, your team always has like a top performer and mid performer and low performer. So however, when you send your team to outside, you need to pick up a champion inspirational team who are like a best, who are in great in digital space. They'll know how the best way to communicate. They know how the best use of the tool. Bring them on to work with you as like your extension of you to get them connected with different other people so they feel like they're all connected, right? Not feel like disconnected. And as you are busy, so creating a champion team could be really helping you out to get them motivated and give them communication in different pieces and bites, so they feel like they have the same feel of belongings, and they feel like they have been properly communicated. They're not feeling like they are disconnected from the team. So this championship idea could be really valuable for you. Number 5, build a visual storyboard. One of the great way to do this one is if you build a visual storyboard, people can see what is happening, where is the task going, what is the task assigned to them. If you could create a scoreboard or visual storyboard, like you can consider about like a Kanban. One of the great way of doing Kanban is you can use Trello. Trello has a Kanban and it has unlimited user can access this one, even the freemium version too. You have limited of boards, but you don't need to probably a lot more than 10 boards. You can have 5 boards if you have a big team, and you can break them together, and you can just drive them forward onto that board, and then it will be just fine. So here's the point is about do scoreboarding, and that will make them feel like what they're doing, creating values and how it's impacting other people, and having a Kanban board. That's why it's so valuable. So like I told you, one of the tools you can use, Trello.com, you can Google it out and you can find it. It's freemium. Do not pay. Freemium version is just good enough. You don't need to even pay as well. So I love using Trello. This is the Success Booster card time. So question of the day. What is your key takeaway of this video so far? Go ahead and comment below the answer. We'll love to see what is the key takeaway. Science said that when you take up a key takeaway and note it down somewhere, you had a 35% chance to be actually doing it in your life to make it value out of it, which is amazing, right? But hang on, 35% is not enough. You need more, and this is the way I'm going to tell you how you can really make it happen. When you make a set of action, a plan that goes to from 35 to 91%, you can really make it happen in your life. So here we go. So from the key takeaway, what is the key action plan you're going to take, which is you learn from the video to your life, make a plan and commit it in publicly and commit into it. And that's what's going to make sure that you got 91% red that is going to really happen to you. Will be able to make it happen and successfully achieve your goal. And here's the last possible hack. When you announce something, a plan publicly, your 91% goes to 94% to really make it happen in the real life. So go ahead and comment below your plan in the video sections. We would love to see your plan, and we are 100% reply every comments in our channel. So we're going to see your plan, we're going to comment it, we're going to give you a feedback, and we're going to consult you to help you to make your plan to a reality. And that can go to up to 100% reality happens to your life. And that's how you get your action key takeaway to action plan to success to your life. And you know what? We're also sitting down here to help you and celebrate your success with you. So what are you waiting for? Let's go back to the video, finish it, and we're looking forward to see your action plan. And let's make it happen to your life, because you can do that, right? All the best. Don't forget to make your plan, okay? Don't forget to make your plan. See you soon. Number 6, provide flexibility and focus of achievement. So this is the way. Before you've been looking into the staff, you could having discussion. You probably had an hour job micromanaging. You want to see them and you want to give them feedback. You can do this as well. You can give them feedback. You can send them a video message if you want to. You can have a video call and you can give the feedback. But however, you need to now think that they are not in front of you. They probably will work in a sofa. Maybe they'll work in the bed, or maybe they'll work into the work desk. So you need to give them that flexibility of time, probably giving a little more time. It doesn't have to be finished by 5 p.m. They can finish by 9 p.m. That's fine if they can finish. So that's why you focus about achievement, what they really achieve on that period of time. And you set up a goals and give them a deadline and look at their achievement. And you can have some checkpoints. And if you have a very, very adventurous goal and you see that they probably lost the track, do some checkpoints and give them feedback and support to help them achieve this goal. Don't be just a manager, because that's something I always say, that don't be just like a manager, but giving them real good feedback as leaders and help them out, give them handrails so they can actually go there. And that will be really valuable for your team to achieve great things. Number 7, recognize the employee effort. This is very, very important. So when they are in front of you, you see how hard they're working, how focused they are, how much effort they're putting, but now they're not in front of you. So it's very easy that you forgot that what amount of effort they're actually putting to get things done. So that's why I wanted to also reinforce you this one. Focus on the achievement. Every week, what they have achieved, you tell them what they have achieved, you give them the feedback, give them the positive feedback, and tell them how they have done. And you tell them how much they really put effort to produce this one too. And you agree with that one, and you say, you're giving a right good compliment or thumbs up. So they actually feel like they're feeling and getting any feedback from you. And this is the hard one. There's a lot of managers, even in physical life, they struggle with that one too. But this is the way you should be doing this one. If you need more help on this one, go ahead and comment below. I'll love to give an advice. Like I said, in our channel, we give 100% comment reply of anybody who sent any question, we answer them. So go ahead and comment below. I'll love to give an advice too. 8, offer continuous feedback. So this is something is really important too. So like you set up a goal for 1 week of time, and you are not just coming back on Friday and it was like lost for a whole week. That doesn't really work. When you're giving a feedback for giving a goal for, let's say, for 5 days, Monday to Friday, you should having multiple checkpoints in the middle and give them feedbacks. You should have daily meetings if you can. If you cannot do it every 2 days, and you could have a specific separate discussion about project base, and you give them feedback. And also, before giving the feedback is very important one. Make sure that what is your expectation clear to them, and then you give them the feedback when they present back to you. You can focus on positive feedback. If you say it's not good enough, you can also give them negative feedback too. But when you're giving a negative feedback, always tell them what they should do to improve itself. It's very important. Number 9, leverage the power of technology. Always remember, the digital era is everywhere. Is digital technology. Digital technology doesn't mean that the use of Facebook call and keep texting with your friends, spending time and video, doing nothing. Digital technology is not that. Recently, I was reading one of the trainer was talking about remembering your all week calendar in your brain. And when I read this one, I just immediately come to mind, that's a horrible advice. So technology, you are not going to fight against it. You don't need to fight with technology. You're going to use technology in your favor as your extension. It could be a great tool for you, and it could be great productivity support for you to extend on in this one too. And there's many things it can do. Like an example, now you can call any team members anytime you want. You can have video call with them, use texting messages. You can use different kind of platform rather than just a traditional chatting system. Like an example, in Facebook, you have so many text messages coming from friends, acquaintance. You even don't know texting you as well too. So in a work time, you can get out of the Facebook, but you can use different kind of platform. Like if a company has a workplace, use the work chat for your communication. If you see that they even don't have a work chat, you can launch out some kind of platform like a Slack, and freemium version works fine, unlimited users. And probably there's a limitation of storage problem, but why do you need to see so many old storage probably? And that's the thing, you probably can give it away and focus about how much chattings and communications can be built. Or if you are in this one, you can pick up a particular application which is not really popular in your country, and you communicate everyone to use that messenger chat, and then you can communicate, because it is not been popular, most of the people are not using. So all the text messages will come to the platform are really to work, not about chats. So it will not be a big distraction, right? Number 10, it's very important. Trust your team. You need to trust your team. I know that you are a manager, you are a director, you've been seeing them in front of them, you're seeing that how far, you want to connect them, you want to feel them, you want to connect to your, give them the energy, you want to give them the push. You are very used to that one, but now they're not in front of you. So one of the things you need to work on yourself too. Now you need to work on yourself to trust more your team as well, because whatever you're doing before was good, but now you can use this way to build the trust with your team and working on yourself, and controlling your own micromanaging urge and putting more trust into your team and doing the other 9 things can create you even better manager. And here we go. If you have any questions about motivating your team, or any challenge you're facing to motivating your team, go ahead and comment below. I'd love to give you an advice. At the same time, I would like to, again, I want to say this one, any comment in our channel, any comment, 100% we're going to reply your comment to. So just put it on, and then myself or my team going to answer your questions. So here you go. You got my 10 tips to learn how to motivate your team. So just go ahead, use these tips to motivate your team and produce outstanding results to make your team successful. I know you will be. All the best.